I'm devastated! Back to the jungle for me! Hello everybody, Dominomial here. I did promise you that I would try and do a DK voice. That wasn't a DK voice, but let's just continue on. That's just a rough translation. Yeah, it is. I knew you could do it. I can now consider you to be the strongest. Show me your stamp card. Yep, we have one against DK in a duel of strength. Last episode, well, we barely pulled it out. Last turn, Piranha Plant Clutch saved the day. But I'm glad I didn't have to repeat that map. Only one failed attempt so far. So, you know, that's okay. Now on to Woody Woods. Wait 1 second. Now give me your star stamps, or will you battle me for them? Gwahahaha. And then they leave. Hey, don't ignore me. Well, the cursed Bowser voice came back. Okay. Okay, let's go to Woody Woods. Welcome, Yoshi. Yes, yes, yes. Are we playing for, like, the love star stamp or something? I don't know. But, ooh, we get all the brothers. Mario, Luigi, and Wario. Okay. Yes, yes. It's the same rules as before, it's just a different map gimmick. We'll, make things... This map is both fun and excruciating. Because the gimmick is fun to troll other people with, but it's not fun to get trolled by the gimmick. But there are workarounds for the board gimmick, which I'll get around to talking about whenever it becomes relevant. Okay. Love star stamp. Yes, we are fighting for love. 9. Fuck yeah. Okay. I just want the game to start so I can explain the board real quickly, and then I can go on to actual commentary. Okay, let's start. So, this board, 1, it has the best music of basically any Mario Party board. Show me another board that has better music. You can't. This board has the best music in Mario Party ever. So let's get straight down to like the gist of things. You see this sign? It flips every turn. You have to go the way the arrow is pointing. So if I wanted to get the star, I would have to go to that intersection when the sign is pointing left. This is a unique board event. Where if you reach to this molehill, you can pay 5 coins to swap the signs. So you could use that to troll somebody or to make it easier for you to get somewhere, like in case like you want to like mitigate your chances of going the wrong way. And there are multiple of these signs throughout the board. There's 3 of them. Yeah, one on the right, one in the bottom middle, one on the left. Boo is all the way at the top, so you have to go left twice in a row to reach Boo. Boo is kind of difficult to reach in this map. And the bank, oddly enough, the bank isn't at the very start of this map. Like Spiny Desert, where it's kind of weirdly placed in the middle, in edge. So, yeah. Let's roll. It's nice to get a high roll. Well, maybe. I was kind of hoping for Baby Bowser. So... how many spaces do I have left? 2? Yes, 2. cellular shopper, actually. That's a pretty good item to have in this map. The cellular shopper is exactly what it sounds like. You can use the item to basically have a portable shop. You can use that to buy an item without actually going to the store. The unique thing about the cellular shopper, though, is that you can choose whether you want to shop at Baby Bowser's or at Toad's, unlike the random chance when you visit the shop. Okay, we're at Aces High now. Let's play Star Fox. Okay. Well. Wow, okay. It isn't good to die right at the beginning of this, It isn't good to lose the first minigame. Whoa. Now I just need to get Luigi down. Or, yeah. Luigi, you are my primary target. Oh. Luigi, where are you? Okay. Ooh. Oh, you can actually see the bullet bills on the radar. I actually didn't know that about this minigame. Well, you learn something new every day. I think it's just stays at a draw if Luigi doesn't get hit. Yeah, it's one of those minigames. It isn't like survival, like multiple people surviving. It's just who has the most health and or who's not dead. That's kind of stupid. That's kind of stupid. This is the N64. This is an N64 Mario Party. This is still when they were learning, like, oh, should we have it be a draw or have it be a tie? So, I'm going to use the cellular shopper to go to Baby Bowser's. Or buy from Baby Bowser, rather. And if you weren't convinced that the reverse shroom was really good, the reverse shroom is really good on this board. Because you can basically negate any signs that you would otherwise have to... You can basically go back the way that you wanted to if you do happen to go the wrong way. So... this is actually kind of a tough choice. Battle minigame doesn't really benefit me too. Well, okay, I do benefit the most from a battle minigame because everybody else will lose money but me. But also, since it's the first 5 turns, it's much more likely to just not be a battle minigame. But if I go right, I'll guarantee get a lead in the Happening Star. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll screw over the other computers because they physically can't roll high enough to actually get past the sign this turn. So next turn, the sign is going to be pointing right, and... well, at least 1 or 2 of them won't be able to get past it. Mushrooms are also pretty good on this board. Mushrooms are generally good, but the reverse shroom really shines in this board in particular. Okay. Baby Bowser... fuck. I'm bad at this minigame. Okay, but I know how the controls work because I remember having to figure that out. So the unique thing about these controls is that you don't move the joystick left and right to move the cannon. You have to point where you want to aim, which is not what I expected when I first played this minigame. So, yeah, when you're moving around, you have to point where you want to aim, and it can really throw you off. But I'm still really bad at this minigame, and also super hard computers, so, you know, it doesn't really matter anyway. Playing against humans on this is much better, because then everybody is at a disadvantage with the depth perception. But it's not that big of a loss. So... Wario and Luigi now have the minigame star, and Wario has the coin star. Okay. Okay. Well... I'm thinking here. So, I could just roll normally, go right, go to the bank, and do this whole loop all over again. But do I really want to do that? Not really, because it's going to waste a few turns and I'm not going to have access to getting items until I get to the store. My other thought is, if I roll a 6 or higher, I could go back to this sign and be headed towards the star. And if I don't even have enough points for the star, I could still go up and potentially get better things. Or I could roll... if I still roll a 5 or higher, then I could also go down, bounce off this door, and then go left here. I don't know why I do that, but basically I'm banking on the 50% chance. So, I want to roll a 6 or higher, I believe. Yeah, 6 or higher, not 5 or higher. Well... Still, an item game is pretty useful. Swinging with the sharks. I've been getting that item game a lot recently. Oh, reverse shroom, you say? Well, I can't really say no to a reverse shroom, because reverse shrooms are just amazing in this game. Okay, so I gotta time it low. I timed it a bit early, huh? Skeleton key isn't bad in this map either, because that skeleton door is actually pretty useful because I can get back to start faster and get to the item store. And it seems like everybody is taking their sweet-ass time getting to the star. But now Mario is tied with happening for me. Luigi, please roll a 3. Oh, but I guess Luigi is going the wrong way. That's kind of useful. Okay, I want to win this one. Fuck, it's the RNG minigame. It's the RNG minigame that's disguised as a fair minigame. Oh, I'm on the right side this time, so I'm the one catching the cherries. Why the hell did you toss it like that, Mario? You scared me. What the hell are you doing, Mario? Stop trying to, like, show off. Okay, we won. So now everybody's tied for minigame. Okay. Mario and I are tied for happening, and everybody's tied for minigame. This isn't the best situation, but it's still the start. Okay. Mario's guaranteed to go left. And... Wario might go left. I think I'm just going to use the key. Wow, the first time I actually used a skeleton door. Or a gate, or whatever it is, a locked door. Oh, poison shroom, really? Okay. Mario rolled a 6 and a 2. Okay. Yeah, of course he's going towards the star. Swinging. Oh, fuck. Why did Mario get the easy? I never get this minigame. Why don't I ever get this minigame? You just choose which item you want. Mario's either going for Reverse Shroom or Boo Bell. Maybe Plunder Chest. He's probably going for Boo Bell, because that is technically the most valuable. What the... Is that a skeleton? I don't understand these AIs sometimes. Okay. So. Right, I had something I wanted to talk about. And, we can just watch this game, whatever. Bowser Revolution, actually, that's pretty good. That's good for me, I think. Yeah. Everybody has... Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. Okay. But, I think it's been long enough now. I alluded to this topic back in Bug Fables. And... Well... I'm playing Cyberpunk again. Why? Even I don't really know. I messed up the timing. You have to press A when the baby Bowser is shown. Otherwise, you won't get the toad. But thing is, like, it's once you get into a rhythm, it's good. I'm getting into the wrong rhythm with the Goombas. Yeah, no, I could have won that. I just got in the wrong rhythm. But I'm back in Cyberpunk. Now, I was complaining early, like very early on in Bug Fables and pretty late in Celeste, that I didn't like Cyberpunk, or that I didn't like the DM. The DM and I are fine now. We're fine. We both realized we were, well, no, I realized I was wrong. I was wrong in that whole argument. I had some good points until I just started complaining. Well, I'm playing a completely homebrewed character. So, oh right, I think Mario and Luigi are minigame star right now, but that's beside the point. So I'm playing a completely homebrewed character in Cyberpunk, and why is that? Well, that's because when I first played Cyberpunk, I realized the reason why I didn't enjoy the game was because, well, one, like, I did pick a support character in a game that wasn't all about support, and I love the idea of netrunning in Cyberpunk. I just couldn't get behind it because of inventory management, which stressed me the hell out, which made me think, well, if I die, like, then why did I do all this hard work? Like, the fact that I had to do so much damn inventory management, just, it made me crack. I hated it. It was the worst thing ever. And apparently they changed that in Cyberpunk 2077 and even Cyberpunk Red. Which, cool, fair enough. Why? Okay. Whatever, I didn't win that battle minigame. So, my homebrew character, I know my Cyberpunk, player friends are watching this video, but this video is being recorded on the 12th of December, and this is probably going up in, like, January? So I think it's safe to talk about. And I only have one more solo session before I get into the next group session and surprise everybody. So, friends that are watching this, that are future friends that are watching this, that know I'm back in Cyberpunk, watching past me explain my mindset on Cyberpunk, and how I'm really excited to surprise everybody by getting back in the game. Because nobody is expecting it. Nobody knows that I'm back in the game, except for the DM. I'm not even back in the Discord server yet. So, yeah, nobody even has a hint of what's going on. And funnily enough, Max was talking about, hey, are you ever gonna do Cyberpunk again? And I said, probably not. But if I were to join back Cyberpunk, it would be in a while. And, oh man, like, when I was, like, just, my mental voice is, like, screaming, oh, hell yeah, I'm back in, bitch. Okay, not quite that aggressive, but still, it was really funny. It was really funny for me. Like, hey, maybe you should get back in Cyberpunk, because I know you didn't enjoy it. Nope, I'm back in. I'm back in. I guess I'll explain a little bit about my character, and why I homebrewed them. The reason why I didn't like Cyberpunk is that I didn't feel like I had any kind of clear objective. So, I wasn't really motivated to play the game. And because of that, I just slowly teetered off. I'm like, why would I want to go through inventory management and net running when I don't have any purpose in, like, reality? So, my character is an android. Yes, it is an android. A humanoid robot. Now, I will admit the reason why I decided to go with android is because I got really... I've been playing Xenosaga lately. I'm still on episode 1 because I've been delaying that game because... I'll talk about that game a little bit later. I just want to finish talking about Cyberpunk and my character. So I'm an android whose name is Keela, or, well, not given name, but just, like, nickname, I guess, because my model number is, like, K1LA5N3AKY, or something. It's supposed to be a pun on killer and sneaky, because my android is a stealth robot. Or, she is at first. And yeah, yes. The android has a female, has the frame of a female adult. Because, I don't know, I kind of want to get, like, a retry on playing a female character from, my first character, Aiden. I'm going to have to focus here for a moment. I'm not keeping track of stats, so this game is just going to be whatever. Peach, Mario, Wario, DK? Yoshi, Peach, Mario, Wario, DK. Luigi's on the top right. Okay. Peach, Yoshi Egg, Mario, DK. Luigi's in the top right, and the Shy Guy's in the top left, I guess, with the mushroom in the middle, because I'm screen peeking. Why are you moving the hammer? Super hard. I know you're trying to, like, fake me out, but why did you move the thing that was already there? I don't get it. Okay. So, yes, I am homebrewing a character with, like, the android. So, how my character works, I'm not going to go too much into detail on, like, the specifics, because I know my friends are listening, and I don't want them to even, like, subconsciously metagame. I know none of them are mean enough, or, like, not mean, but none of them are, like, going to consciously listen to this video and be like, and jot down, like, all my character's weaknesses and strengths, like, okay, she can do this, she can't do this, and she can't do this, so next time in Cyberpunk, I'm going to blow her up with the cannonball. None of them are like that, but even still, I don't want to even, like, imply too much, because people have a way of subliminally or, like, subconsciously doing things. That's just a psychological thing, not like an actual, like, jab at my friends. But anyway, my character is an android, so they have to follow one of the rules of robotics, and that is they have to take commands from humans. Not just any human, though. They have to be registered as kind of an administrator. So... Where's the star? It's up there. Where's everybody's positions? Where is everybody's positions? Mario is there. Wario's there, and Louis... Everybody's in a bad spot, too. And I didn't get Baby Bowser. Fuck off. This map hates me right now. So... my character is, of course, a combat android, and they have to take commands from humans, or, like, follow directives. So, like, if my character is giving the command of, like... kill... the president of Arasaka, or something like that. They have to follow that command. Of course, they're within their own right to follow it to their own, like, protocols. Like, it's not like my character doesn't have a self-preservation instinct, because if I die, then there's no chance of me getting that directive done. But they do have to follow it. And, like, the only reason why, like, they would ever prioritize following the objective over dying is if the objective required dying. But they'll still follow, like, they'll still go to, like, the most extreme ends of following the directive, except for dying. And because my character is an android, they don't have a normal health system. Instead, they go by the SP and SDP that vehicles have. Yes. So my character has, like, an SP, like, stopping power that's, like, defense in terms of, like, D&D or any other RPG of 25, and they have an SDP of 35 that's bound to be changed, upgraded, because let me focus on mashing real quickly. Let me focus on mashing. Luigi get hit. Luigi. Yes. Okay. But yeah, basically they have the health, like, system for the vehicles with the game. And my character was created to be a stealth character, kind of as, like, an homage to my last character, but instead of being, like, completely, like, stealth and hiding from people, they're stealth and murdering people, basically. They have stealth weapons. My character is equipped with, like, a mono blade, which is good for silently cutting up people. They have a tranquilizer. They have a small finger bomb in case of an emergency. They have a gas sprayer. They have a lot of stuff. And what I say won't be relevant, like, probably a few weeks from now anyway, when this is uploaded, because my character is really customizable. I asked the DM, like, hey, is it okay if I kinda cheat at my character a little bit and make it so that they can customize themselves? Like, if I wanted to stop being a stealth role, could I just go full out DPS or tank or support maybe even? And they're like, yeah, sure, but it's going to be really hard to find what you need to switch out those roles. Of course, because that's obvious. The only way I can get upgrades, basically, or alternative options, are by finding very specific data chips that are located in areas. Areas that I don't know of, because I haven't been there yet. Because it's still only my, like, third solo session with that character. That I finished my third session yesterday, or 2 days, I don't know. But last episode, I was going to my third solo session afterwards. And yeah. I just want another reverse stroke. I'm stuck in an infinite loop. That's what sucks about this board, is you can easily get stuck in an infinite loop. Yeah, I just gotta go, right? I gotta accept the loss. I was hoping that Toad would come down and give me a rare item, but whatever. Well, time to try and get another reverse shroom, because that's the best item in this map. You just need to roll high enough with it, which I'm not doing. My luck is at a very down low trough. Or is that it? Fuck, I jumped too high. I jumped too high. So you're supposed to jump at, like, the top right, and then you can ground pound at the bottom right. I jumped too high, and I ground pounded in, like, the bottom when the item I wanted was at the bottom, not at the bottom right, so yeah. That sucks. Yeah. So, I'm back in Cyberpunk. I have a bit of a love-hate relationship with Cyberpunk. I love the world. I love some of the gameplay mechanics. I just really, really hate how high the stakes are. If I die, there's no getting revived. That's the thing with Cyberpunk, and that's kind of scary to think about, because I put in a lot of effort into my characters just because I want to. I like building characters. But yeah, like, the Cyberpunk world, really cool. I just love it. Like, I kind of wish we lived in Cyberpunk. Not gonna, well, no, not really, but I wish we had aspects from the Cyberpunk world. Like, controllers, just being able to mobily hack shit just by, like, using programs. I know that already kind of exists in this world a little bit, but, like, it would just be really cool to activate a program and just be like, oh, yep, I now hacked your YouTube channel, Dominomial. You are now you are now affiliated with Smosh. No. Well, actually, that would be better off for my channel, even if I don't like them personally. But, like, I also kind of wish we had, like, good self-driving cars. Self-driving car technology exists, but it's really expensive, and it's still kind of in its early phases. Look, I can't wait for the day until self-driving cars just exist. But until then, it's going to be really, really painful because, I can't drive. I don't know how to drive. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to explain a bit of backstory. And there are a couple reasons why I don't know how to drive. One of them I'm not going to talk about because it's personal. But the other reason I can perfectly talk about it, and it's actually kind of a really funny story at my expense. So, I took an online driving class in sophomore year of high school, and it was just your standard generic bullshit, like, oh, like, what's this sign, or what does this mean, or like, how do you do this and that, like, all the usual stuff, like, the basic stuff you need to know about driving. Like, I learned maybe, like, 1 or 2 things from that, but mostly it was just memorizing everything. And even then, I didn't really memorize all of it, I just memorized the important stuff and brute force the rest, because, like, the online class basically asked you, watch this YouTube video. Good. Now, what did you learn from it? You just had to regurgitate the information back at the screen, and then bam. Bam, you passed the class. You passed driver's ed online. I kind of wish I took a physical class. I'm not gonna win this game, unless chance time happens. This board fucking hates me today. So, Luigi, are you granting my wishes? Genie Luigi? Genie Luigi. Luigi is a genie. Maybe. Well, let's see what happens. Stars? Yes! 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 Oh, fuck. I thought Wario had a star for some reason. Damn it! Luigi, you betrayed me! That's the worst kind of luck, when you think you've got something, but then you don't. Am I the one? Don't tell me I'm the one. Anyway, let's get back to what I was talking about. Driver's ed. So I passed the online course. Oh jeez, I forgot how finicky it is. If you look at this, you can just see how awkward it is to control. Like, seriously, like, you have to, like, press... You have to, like, press right up to the edge and, like, slowly modulate between, like, 2 degrees. You can kind of, like, try and change the trajectory. How did I win that? It's because they're AIs. They don't know how to gimmick the game. So anyway, I passed the online part, like, just like the information, general learning part. And then I schedule my first behind the wheel. And soon enough, the first behind the wheel happens. Behind the wheel lesson, whatever. That first behind the wheel, it was like, not traumatizing, but it, I guess technically by definition it was traumatizing. Because after that first behind the wheel, I was so scared of driving. So let me explain what happened during that first behind the wheel. During that behind the wheel, my driving coach, she was pretty lax. Like, really laid back. You know those teachers, or like, those teachers were like, if something doesn't go quite according to plan, or like, no, not even that. Like, that's like still justifiable. Have you ever had like one of those teachers in like high school or college, or even, I'm sure people that are watching, look, I know people that are watching this have gone to school, but everybody has had one of those teachers where they just don't care. Like, either they just don't really care about their job, or they just don't care about teaching the grade they're teaching, or they're so laid back that they give so much leeway for their students. And they're like, yeah, do that. Do, like, oh, you want to write, like, a 5-page essay on how porn has revolutionized the recording industry? Yeah, fuck yeah, do that. I don't care if it's not PG. Do it. It's cool. Those teachers are cool in those kinds of contexts because you can just kind of get really creative and then maybe get a 4 for it because, like, you were creative. And honestly, they work best with me. I'm just going to get a mushroom. Basically, my driving instructor at the time, she was basically the equivalent of that teacher, but as a driving instructor. Which, having that kind of personality as a driving instructor, it's terrifying, especially for the first behind the wheel. Don't get me wrong, she was nice. She is really nice, or she was. Like, honestly, like I feel like I could, like, I feel like I could have been friends with her if, like, I hung out with her a bit more, like, even though she was like, mid-20s or so. But that's not the point here, like, she was a good person, it's just not a good driving instructor. So first behind the wheel, we start out slow, we're like, okay, drive down this, like, town street, or, like, just, like, this residential street, and, see if you can stay in, like, a straight line or whatever. Just, like, keep driving straight, follow the road. It's not that bad. Keep your gas, keep your foot on the pedal, and maintain the gas so that... We haven't gotten this minigame. Just press A to open up the parasol and slowly drift down and get coins. It's an easy minigame to get coins in. The strategy is just to hover around the Hammer Bros, like this. But sometimes they can throw coin bags or, like, hammers straight at your face. I did really badly. Wario got 21 coins there. I usually do better and get, like, 18 or so. I'm not even focusing on this game. I've accepted the loss. So then this driving behind the wheel ramps up a little bit. They're like, okay, now let's go to, like, public streets where there are actual other people. Okay, fair enough. I was able to do that, although I was a bit scared because, I was a bit scared because, I'm too polite in public. So, like, that carries over to driving, and that means I'm a polite driver, which you don't want to. You want to be pretty greedy, but not an... You want to be a greedy driver, but not an asshole, from what I know. You don't want to intentionally just fucking cut other people off, but if you see an opportunity, you have to take it. Don't let others take it, because then you'll just end up waiting forever. Okay, cool thing about this happening space, you can go left or right to choose whether you want coins or moving forward. But if you just stand still, he'll be like, oh, you're so sweet, I'll give you the forward fruit, which means you get an extra roll, which is the better fruit anyway, so you don't have to do anything. And you can also grind happening spaces if you just happen to land on him again. So now I have the happening star. So I got 3 rolls this turn. 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I should just head towards Boo. Oh no, that's actually where the star is. Yeah, there's a bank here. So, we get out of public roads, which is a little bit scary for the first behind the wheel, but it's manageable. But then she's like, okay, but how about we go a bit further? We still have some time left. I want to see how well you can do, like, when you're going a bit faster. Which, I was, like, reading, like, the behind-the-wheel guidelines, like, for, like, what you would generally do in each lesson. And the first lesson only said, like, residential streets and, like, public roads, maybe? It might have been pushing the fold a little bit. But she's like, let's see how you do if you go a bit faster. So then, she pushes me to, or pressures me. I was the one at the wheel, and, like, I don't want to disobey the instructor. Like, she does have the authority here. So, I go on, like, go at faster speeds on, like, the outskirt roads, like, outside of town. Like, you kind of know those, I don't exactly know what they're called, but they're not highways, because, like, highways are obviously not allowed in the first behind the wheel. But, you know, like, those roads that are on, like, the outskirts of a town, usually, and they allow for faster speeds, but they're not a highway. They're kind of like a transitional between a highway and city street or residential street. Like, you can go fast, but there are other people sometimes, like, once you get closer to town. So, yeah. So, we go, like, around the highway, like, which has, like, the highway speed. And so here I am, driving at 70 fucking miles per hour on my first behind the wheel. It's scary, to say the least. It was really scary. Because I'm like, but, like, instructor, like, miss, I can't handle this. I don't think I can go this fast. And, like, meanwhile, like, I'm driving at 70 miles per hour. Like, I feel like I'm going to die at any moment if I screw up. So my adrenaline is like, pumping, and, like, my reflexes are top-notch. And, like, because of that, I act like the perfect driver, even though I have never touched a steering wheel before in my life. And she's like, no, you're doing great, you're doing great. And meanwhile, mentally, I'm fucking scared for my life. And, like, yeah, sure, I may be driving well, but that doesn't mean that I'm a good driver. I'm just acting on instinct. And acting on instinct is kind of scary when you're in that position, because, like, it was also night, it was dark, so, like, I didn't have perfectly clear vision, and it was scary. And so, like, I'm like, please, I want to stop. And she's like, no, you're doing great. And so we drive at, like, 70 mile per hour speeds for a while, like 15 minutes at the end of the lesson. And then she's finally like, okay, how about we go back to the meeting place where your dad is supposed to pick you up or whatever. And we do that. We go back to the place where we met up. I somehow do a perfect-ass parking. I parked the car perfectly, which I don't know how I did. And yeah, it was scary. It was scary. So, that's my story with learning how to drive. So yeah, after that first behind the wheel, I understandably was terrified to go driving again. And nobody has boo. I mean, I'll still take it just in case. Insurance. So, yeah. I also didn't exactly have a way to safely practice driving at the time, so yeah, I didn't practice at all. Like, after the first behind the wheel, I didn't practice at all because I was scared to after the first behind the wheel. I didn't trust myself with the car whatsoever. And, like, also, I just didn't feel like if I did practice, like, I would learn anything. Because, like, I would be scared out of my mind. Like, let's be honest here. I would be scared out of my mind if I tried to drive again after that first behind the wheel. So then comes second behind the wheel. My instructor is different, and he gives me, like, the general, like, okay, do this, do this, do this. And he's like, you haven't practiced, have you? I'm like, nope. And we basically do what I call the real first behind the wheel, because he didn't take me up to second level, because he's like, you should have practiced, dude. I'm like, yeah, I know. And that was a good example of what a first behind the wheel should be like. But first behind the wheel, yeah, 70 miles per hour on the outskirts of town. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. And yeah, like, I was driving really badly that day because I didn't feel completely like I was going to die that night. So, yeah. Stop starting with me. I want to go last. Oh, yeah, we won. Okay, cool. So, yeah, after that second behind the wheel, the instructor was like, you suck. Practice. Like, fucking, like, drive a lawnmower or something if you can to, like, practice. Like, or, like, anything that is a heavy vehicle. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then I never did it behind the wheel again, because after that, I was unmotivated to try and learn, because I didn't feel safe learning how to. And yeah. My aunt tried to teach me how to drive afterwards, but, like, after that first behind the wheel, I didn't want to do it anymore. And nice. But what if I get a Blue Bell? So I can visit Boo 3 times. Yeah, but, like, even, like, when my aunt tried to teach me, like, just in a parking lot, I was too scared, because it was still technically, like, a public parking lot, and I'm like, no, but, like, what if I'm, like, mean to other drivers? And so, yeah, yeah. Well, aren't you greedy? Toad. Why? Okay, so that, like, whenever you get the questionnaire, like, it's kind of random, but generally you want to answer greedier if you're in a lower place. So if you're in 4th place, you want to take the greediest answer, but if you're in 1st, you want to take the cheapest answer, and if you're 2nd or 3rd, you kind of want to go in the middle. Like, it's still bullshit random, but there is a tiny bit of logic to it. I just want to get 2nd place here. Or 1st, actually. 1st would be nice. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get 1st in this minigame because it's, like, impossible to get first in this minigame. Especially against super hard AIs where they know exactly where the fire is going to be. Just wait till they come into the middle and then jump over them and then deal with the rotating thing. This is the best I've done in this minigame, but I don't want to jinx it. No. God, I was hoping to push the others into the fire, not get pushed into the fire. I didn't win that one. Okay, I can still win the minigame and steal coins from Mario. Or Luigi. Oh, right. Baby Bowser has no chance of giving you a rare item. He's just like, oh yeah, I'll give you some cool items if you say the obvious answer to me. So yeah, that was my driving story. That's why I never learned how to drive. So, that's why I'm hoping Cyberpunk cars exist sometime soon. Because, boy, I really, really don't want to learn how to drive. But I know it's kinda necessary. Unless I want to, like, have my life be centered around the bus schedule. Wow, Mario, you're not getting that item bag. Wow, the AI sucks as to one player. Mario, you're not gonna make it, but we'll definitely grab that item bag. Mario is just giving us all the coins. Okay. I lost track of who has been a game star. But I know for sure now that Luigi has coins. Probably. So, let's use the Boo Bell to steal coins from Luigi. $16. Okay. Give me a 10. 4. I didn't even make it to Boo. Fuck. I was hoping I could roll a 10 so that I could make it to the store and pass by Boo, so that I could potentially get another Boo Bell. But this is equally fine, because if I win the next minigame, I can steal a star. If I didn't buy that Boo Repellent, I could steal a star next turn. I might win this if I get lucky enough. Mario's probably going to steal from Luigi. I mean, I'm still glad I got the Boo Repellent, because it is just nice insurance to have. What are you gonna do, Mario? Are you gonna get the Boo Bell? He might, but he's not gonna be able to do anything with it, so... yeah. Okay. That minigame is really awkward to play, which is why I'm glad I haven't gotten it. It's based off of your timing, but the visual cue is really weird. I don't even know the visual cue, I just know that it exists and it's stupid. But yeah. Pipe cleaners. Oh, fuck yeah, this is a great minigame. This minigame, you have to press the button combination to whack the baby Bowser coming out of the pipe. And you can still hit them if they're fast ones. You just gotta be quick. This minigame you can practice, and like you can get the perfect 30. As long as your reflexes are good. I got 28, 27. That's pretty damn good. What?
I'm the best.
Okay, it's been a very long time since I last played that minigame, so I can't get the perfect score anymore, but damn, I didn't expect Super Hard to get a 29. I think the only way I can win now is if I land on Game Guy and get a 1. Well, I'm ahead of coins with Mario, so I don't need to worry about him getting well, I don't need to worry about getting tie broken by him, because I have happening. Luigi has coins, and I don't know. Luigi and Mario have coins, and I don't know if they have minigame. I know one of them has minigame. So either way, it doesn't really matter who I pick, because I'm still going to lose anyway unless a miracle happens. I was hoping to roll a 1 so that I could maybe multiply my coins by, like, 4 or something ridiculous like that and just get the coin star. I only got 5 coins out of that exchange. It's your lucky day! Well, Wario definitely has coins now. So Wario has coins. And if he has coins and he doesn't lose coins whatsoever... Oh, are you gonna steal? No, Mario can't steal a star. If Mario was able to steal a star from Wario, then I might have... No. There's no way I'm winning this one. Okay. Okay. And Luigi isn't even in competition for the happening, but it's coming to a close. I'm not winning. I don't even think this minigame could save me with minigames, so, woo. I mean, unless Wario has minigame star and I'm able to win by collecting the coins here. Okay. No. Ah, jeez. Screw this hammer, bro. Screw this hammer, bro. Yes, this is how N64 Hammer Brothers look like. It's weird, but don't judge. Why did he throw the hammer in front of me? Just to insult me? Just to rub salt in the wound? Okay, well, whatever. And now let's blast out of the cannon. A la Mario 64, I guess? Not really, but it's still a cannon. Okay, so who got what stars? If I got minigame and happening, that would be cool, but I didn't get minigame whatsoever, so... Yeah, Wario got minigame, that makes sense. Yep, Wario swept this game. I'll show the stats. And that'll be the end of the video. I'll probably record one more attempt after this. I'll find some other topic to talk about. Today was mostly just me talking about my experience with Driver's Ed.
Yeah, Wario's the winner.
Okay. Detailed results. Yeah, number of I was actually really close with the minigame star. I thought I was way behind everybody. No! If I got a few more coins in that minigame, and Wario lost a few coins in that last... No, I would still needed to win that another minigame for that to actually make a difference. Coin star was 98, 11 happening spaces, 3 happening spaces for me. Bowser, battle spaces, item games, bank, game guy. Yeah. Okay. Well, next time on Mario Party 3, we'll try this board again, and hopefully I'll get a little bit more lucky on the path. So, see you then. Bye.